All right, what's going on, guys? Had to get this message out here really quick. Again, if you don't know me, my name's Evan. 22, about to be 23 next week. I'm in Miami, Florida, selling real estate. Been on the real estate grind for 3.5 years as a broker. Anyway, just mainly through making calls and setting appointments, sales job, right? Okay. So anyway, my message today, though, to anybody that is willing and receptive to this message is, you're thinking too fucking small, okay? I really need to, I hope that I can articulate this in a way that you can understand. So, like, 99.99999% of people on planet Earth, what do they worry about on a day-to-day basis, right? What are they going to eat? Do they have a place to stay? Is their rent paid? What are they going to do on the weekend? Like that's what they're thinking about. It's such a small, like, limited outlook of their life. Like, they're just thinking about, like, what's next, what's right in front of me, what do I want to do. They're just going day by day, paycheck to paycheck, just kind of going with the wind, just kind of like going through life like a leaf blowing through the wind, literally, like just seeing where it takes them. And this isn't bad. I mean, we were all at one point, I'm sure, in a position where we didn't know what we wanted to do with our lives. We were trying to figure it out. We were just kind of going through the motions and trying to figure things out as we go. And that's fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with being in that position. But understand, like, truly understand this, that nobody, if you want to actually be super successful in this world, like, nobody that was super successful got there by thinking, you know, along the lines of, what am I going to eat today? How am I going to pay my bills? And let me go to work and let me go out on Friday. Like, no. Like, they had big, massive goals, dreams, a vision, just these ideas in their mind, like, churning. Like I have this. Like, I have, like, massive, big goals and dreams. Like, I'm going to be the #1 real estate broker in Miami, Florida. I'm going to own all these apartment buildings. I'm going to have all these units. Like, none of it's real. Like, I'm still a broke nobody. Like, dude, like, I don't have any of this stuff. But it's like I already have it, if that makes sense. Like, it's already, like, I already believe 100% what my path is, what my destiny is. And I'm 100% confident that I'm going to hit it, okay? Like, I guess I've been blessed with this. I mean, I was an insecure, fat, out of shape, loser kid. I decided to start working out, start bettering myself, got into self-development. I've gone down this journey. I've done, you know, I played tennis. I wanted to be a pro tennis player when I was a kid. Failed at that. Oh, I'm going to go to college. Dropped out of that. Did horrible in college. Just partied, wasted my time, whatever. Went to the Air Force, decided this wasn't for me, got out of that. Now, here I am selling real estate back at basically ground zero, just building this business out from the bottom up, man. And like I said, I'm a nobody. Nobody knows who I am. I don't have the Lamborghini. I don't have, you know, any of the material stuff, or even in a position where it's like, you know, people look at me like, wow, like, how'd you do it? Like, I'm not at that point yet, right? But in my mind, like, I know that's where I'm going. I have full faith and belief in myself, despite all the obstacles and stuff behind me, because I'm already thinking, like, 10 times bigger than what I have, 100 times bigger than what I have right now. And I think until you expand your mind above, like, this is my job, this is where I live, like, just your little comfortable bubble that the middle class or just regular, like, people are in, right? Their world, like their worldview, like their mind, the box that they put themselves in of what's possible for themselves is small. And that's what I'm talking about. Just the belief of what's possible for yourself in your life needs to get bigger, and it needs to, and make it bigger, and then realize it's still too freaking small. Like, why not you, right? I think none of us are making it out of this life alive, right? We're all going to end up as a gravestone somewhere, dead and gone. Are they going to remember us? Did we make a difference when we were here on this earth? Like, literally, none of this stuff matters. Like, we're stuck in this human brain. We're mortal. We have all these emotions. We think all this stuff's important. You know, Sue at work said that we're an asshole. Like, whatever, dude. Like I said, if your life does not produce anything that is memorable, like, you're gonna have the same size gravestone as the guy next to you. Like, Your family, you'll have a sad funeral. Your family will feel sorry for you. You know, some people will remember you, but then when those people die, what's left, man? Absolutely nothing. It's like you didn't even exist. Think about your ancestors, right? You might have 10 generations before you. What did they do? You don't know everything about their lives. Like, oh yeah, so-and-so was in World War I, so-and-so did that. Like, you have like a gist maybe of a few people of what they did and who they were. For me, I come from humble beginnings. I don't have any, you know, wealthy family members or super successful ancestors or anything like that. I come from nothing, right? Middle class, average. I don't come from poverty or anything really that bad. I grew up in a pretty normal middle class, you know, Midwest family, but I wanted bigger and better things. So anyway, my message is genuinely just this: if you want to succeed, your vision and the box and the frame, like literally the framework, the operating system of your brain that you operate in and you believe out of your capabilities and what's possible for yourself in your life, needs to expand 100 times bigger. There's literally no benefit to only believing that you can do X amount. Like, you should believe, like, to a delusional fault. Like if you believe, like, the best thing you could have, one of the most powerful tools you could have is to believe you are the greatest person on planet Earth. You're capable of anything. Nobody's smarter than you. Nobody's more capable than you. Nobody's more talented. If they can do it, you can find out how they did it, replicate it, and do it even better. Like, I fully believe this. Like I said, regardless if it's true or not, is it helpful? That's a question I want you to think about. I want you to go through the beliefs in your brain. Like take a minute, get out of like the day-to-day, you know, oh my gosh, this person cut me off in traffic, I'm hungry, I got, like, there's just all this little BS people are worried about, when it's like, dude, my mind is like in the cloud, like a little kid. My mind's like in the clouds. I'm like daydreaming about like all this stuff I'm gonna have in the future and where I'm gonna go, what I'm gonna do when I'm rich, and like it's all mapped out in my brain. And it's like, I have the path to get there. I know what I need to do. All I have to do is consistently execute on 2 to 3 main KPIs, key performance indicators, that are going to get me to that goal, right? Like, that's the simplicity of life and success. Is, one, where do you want to go? I think the definition of success, right, is getting what you want out of life, in my opinion. Okay, so let's think about, what do you want? Where do you want to be? And more importantly, who do you want to be? What would make you satisfied? I can't answer that for you. The next person can't answer that. Your mom and your dad can't tell you that. Your brother and sister can't tell you that. Only you know what would make you satisfied deep down, based on, I think, who do you want to become. But, you know, that could also look like material things you want, a different lifestyle you want to live, or different work you want to do. But I think it starts, more importantly, with who do you want to become, right? Who do you want to be in the future? And, you know, maybe go out there and look, see if you can find any examples of other people that have been there, that have done that have gotten a piece or a version of the reality that you want to create for yourself, right? Study them, learn how they did it, and, right, they say success leaves clues. Literally, like, just model them. Like, you don't have to reinvent the wheel, depending on what you want to do, you know? Just model a successful person that went and did something that you wanted to do, and then break it down into daily actionable items that actually move you closer to that result, and then commit and focus on executing on those every single day. And you have a mission, you have a purpose, you have things to do every single day. Like, your life is set. Like Dana White said, I think the hardest thing to do is to figure out what you want to do with your life. But once you figure that out, all there's left to do is wake up every single day trying to make that happen, trying to make that dream a reality, trying to move that needle, right? Trying to get closer to that reality. And it's so true, man. Like, it's so simple, but I think the hardest thing is people, like I said, man, getting out of the little box of what they believe is possible for their life, like eradicating these insecurities, limiting beliefs that we have in our mind from early childhood trauma and all this bullshit, right? Once you let all of that go and look at yourself in the mirror and realize that your entire life is your fault and it's up to you to build the life that you want, it's a daunting, like, scary realization, but it's also freeing, because then you can go out there and realize that you have control, right? A lot of people, I think, why they're stuck in this box is because they, for their own ego's sake, to protect themselves, they're trying to blame other people or blame their situation or give themselves an out to where they don't have to feel the negativity of, man, I didn't go and get the life that I wanted because of this and this and that. And if they really broke down to the truth of things and were honest with themselves and didn't delude themselves into this comfortable belief that their life is their fault despite their circumstances, they would have to face that. And they're fearful of facing that reality, right? But once you realize and take accountability of your life, then, like I said, it frees you to be able to realize that you are the one in control, truly, and no one is stopping you but yourself. And I don't know, I think that's the simple answer. If you're wondering, what do I want to do with my life and how am I going to get there? How in the world is this possible? Is one I can't help you with. The most important one is, what do you want to do? Who do you want to become? Where do you want to go? But once you have that figured out, the rest of it is find somebody else that's got it, figure out how they did it, model it, and come up with 2 to 3 KPIs to complete every single day to get you to that point. For me, that's hitting the gym. That's talking to 30 to 50 people every single day about buying or selling real estate, trying to get clients, trying to help people, right? If I don't reach out to people, how am I going to have people to help, right? So it's an input. Think of life and results in terms of input output, right? If I want to get X result, if I want to get Y result, I'm gonna have to put in X input enough times over enough reps and time to get the result, right? So it sometimes it really is that simple. I know we like to overcomplicate things. We like to cloud things. We like to protect ourselves from that truth that I'm talking about, that we are in control, that we are the masters of our own reality and the creators of our own existence. And yeah, that's pretty much my message, man. I would think about, what do you think is possible for your life? And if it's, I'm telling you right now, it's too small. It's too small. Even for me, man. People think, oh, you're crazy. You think you can do all this shit, like whatever. Like, dude, if they're not telling you you're crazy, your dream's not big enough. And I myself even realized that, dude, my dream's not big enough. Like, I have a big dream. Like, dude, I don't need to be just the #1 agent, dude. I need to change the world. Like, I need to be president of the United States. I need to this shit sounds crazy, dude, but I'm telling you, like, if you want to get somewhere, like, you have to be delusionally, you have to have a delusional belief, and like, there is no limit. Like, as soon as you hit that mountain, like, it's what's the next thing? On to the next thing. How can I get more? And I think that life rewards people with this insatiable desire to conquer and go out and achieve more, and like just take it all on and take it over. Like, you have to be like, bar none, you want more than anybody else. You don't believe that anybody else is more capable than you. You can believe you can go out there and go get it all, and then it's just a matter of taking action over a long enough time frame to get where you want, right? So anyway, I'm not gonna keep rambling on and on and on. I feel like I've talked in circles a little bit. I hope that at least a portion of this message you're able to resonate with. I hope that you understand that I'm also still this nobody. I'm not here trying to talk down anybody, act like I'm better than anybody. Like I said, I'm just a regular dude from the Midwest with a big goal and dream, and I haven't even made it a reality, like not even that close, right? But it's gonna happen, and I believe this, and I'm shooting for the freaking stars, right? I would rather shoot for the stars and hit halfway below that than shoot for, okay, I'm gonna be a factory worker and work my way up slowly over time. Then you find out, oh, they're not giving raises out like they used to. Oh, they're not offering health insurance like they used to. Oh, like, literally, like, we live in an economy, in a society now where it's like, if you're not going for more than just what's handed to you, like, you're gonna be screwed. Like have fun, like, working for penny scraps and like literally being a wagey slave, because that's literally how it is, man. It's a sad reality, but the more people that understand this and take accountability and want to go out there and do something about it, the better. So I hope that if one person was inspired to go out there and believe and just realize that it's up to them and anything is possible for them in their life, and free themselves from this like mental trap of I'm not good enough, I'm not smart enough, I wasn't born to a rich family, I don't have the opportunities, like all this bullshit that we tell ourselves to make ourselves feel better about being a loser. Like if we can just eradicate this, then I there's such a freedom on the other side of that. So anyway, that's my message. Hope you guys are having a great day. I'll talk to you soon. God bless.